What a fun first half here at Placer High School. Extremely tight ball game. Del Oro up by 4 as they're going to get the first possession of the second half to start the game. Or to start the second half, rather. Game was started 2 quarters ago. Inside, Brandon Hill, no good. Offensive rebound and the putback by Frank Fagundis of Del Oro. So Del Oro now with a 6-point advantage. Here at the other end, Ben Manley drives at the basket and he scores. Ben Manley has been the man for Placer. This sophomore having quite the ball game tonight.
Yeah, 14 points for him. Stud out there. He's keeping Placer in this game.
So here's Pinnock. He's going to try a 3-pointer. No good. Rattles out. 7:10 left to go here in the third. And Placer in control of the rock. Placer, the Hellman down 4. Here in the corner, Zach Jenkins. Up top, Manley. Looking for someone, finds Meyer in the corner. He's looking inside. Little jumper is good. Zach Jenkins able to knock it down, and it's a 2-point ball game. Placer down 2.
Yeah, great shot by Jenkins. His 6th point of the night.
Caden Pinnock now running the point up top. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins dishes it over. Back to Pinnock. Pinnock's going to use all the clock here. He's got 10 on the shot clock. Here's Swedensky. Little half spin move over to Fagundis in the corner, and he gets the 3 to rattle in. 36-31. Golden Eagles with the lead. So here's Dutro in the corner for Placer, trying to get around Fagundis, unable to do so, but he does find Jenkins, and here's Ben Manley running under the hoop to the other baseline. On the other sideline, I should say, Dutro up top, draws the contact inside, and he looks like it's not going to the line. It's a foul on the floor before the basket went up.
Yeah, they're going to need some production out of Leo Garcia here for Placer number 3. Their point guard, good player. Manley and Dutro doing a lot right now. And Jenkins has chipped in. They're going to need Leo Garcia to step up and start to score. He's a good player. He can do it.
So Manley up top. 5:38 to go here in the third. Del Oro up by 5. Manley running to the right side. Dutro, deep 3 ball up top, little short. Offensive rebound is missed by Zach Jenkins, just a little strong, unable to get the tip back to go. And Placer still down by 5. Here's a little mid-range jumper. That one's good. Caden Pinnock gets it to go with the white and pink shoes here. And a timeout by the home team, Placer Hillman, with 5:02 to go in the third.
Yeah, good-looking shot by the sophomore, Caden Pinnock. He's a very good player, 5'11", just excellent shot there. Jenkins got a good offensive rebound for Placer, put it back up, just could not go in. Mark Lee just stopping the momentum a little bit as Placer trails by 7, 38-31, 5:02 here in the third quarter.
Well, you look at Placer's previous games in this tournament so far. On Tuesday, they beat Bear River by quite the amount, 63-27. And then last night, the 8 o'clock game, they beat Del Campo, who just got third place, 56-41. Of course, Del Campo beat Foothill in the previous game to secure that third place spot here in the 79th Kendall Arnett tournament. So 5:02 to go in the third. Placer's going to inbound it. And Zach Jenkins with the ball, trying to get it to Manley. They do. They get it around Pinnock. Manley at the midline, trying to create. Gives it over to Jenkins, and this will be an offensive foul charge to Placer. A little push.
Yeah, I think they called that on Dutro. The referee says he kind of threw off a guy to try to get open. Mark Lee and the officials talking to each other. Now the officials talking to Dutro, kind of explaining what he did wrong. The junior seems a little perplexed there, like, why the heck did I get called on that? But anyway, 38-31, Del Oro out front.
Nonetheless, Del Oro gonna have possession here, up 7. And we are under the 5-minute mark. Pinnock with the ball, averaging a little over 12 a game. Swedensky on the right side, back to Pinnock up top. Swedensky now with control on the right. Swedensky and Pinnock do a little bit of exchanging here as Hawkins cross court over to Swedensky. Cross court to Hawkins. Open 3, no good, a little long. And now an offensive foul by Del Oro.
Yeah, it looks like Brandon Hill got called on kind of holding Dutra to the ground as Dutra went up to get the rebound. Missed shot there. Placer's Jan overrated. Placer looking to try to get some points on the board.
Manley and Dutro bringing it up court for the Hillman. Leo Garcia, 4 minutes to go in the third. Placer trying to find some momentum, down 7. And that's how you get it started. Garrett Dutro going to the line, drawing the contact.
Yeah, Nico, I mean, really, the Hillman right now really relying on Dutro and Manley. I mean, understandably slow, so 2 very good players. But I'm going to keep harping on this. They're going to need somebody else to come in and be a spark and score for them. Jenkins has done that. He's shown that a little bit. But they're going to need somebody else, somebody from the bench or on the floor right now to start hitting some shots if they want to stay in this game. Because, sorry to keep going here, because if you look at Del Oro, there's like 7, 8 guys who've all scored at least 2 points. So, little distribution for the Hillman.
Dutro knocks down the first one. Head coach Mark Lee calling out the play to his team after this free throw by Dutro, and he goes 2 for 2 from the stripe. So Hawkins now crosses midcourt. Del Oro with the 5-point advantage inside. That's Colin Fenner with a little fadeaway jumper, and Del Oro's up 7.
Yeah, that's Fenner's 8th point of the night. He's come in and stepped up, the senior.
So now up top for Placer is Dutro now. Placer swinging it around. Lots of ball movement here. Del Oro reacting on defense. 8 on the shot clock. Dutro, deep 3. Just off the back iron, offensive rebound taken by Garcia. Now Manley, he's going to drive in. He's going to go off the glass, no good. And Del Oro will take the rebound. It's a 3-on-2 if they go for it. Oh, a little up and under, no good. That was Jalen Hawkins. Offensive rebound by Del Oro. And 1. Ethan Finn. Quite the sequence of plays there.
Yeah, well done by Finn. He called his name earlier in the game, the 6'8". Finn, senior, grab the board, see what he can do at the line now, the lefty.
Yeah, not only a lefty, but just a super long extended free throw motion. Not what you see too often here from this current generation of basketball players.
Yeah, and Finn, you can see the coaches and the crowd and everybody on Del Oro wants him to do good. He could be a big player for them. If they're going to want to compete in the SFL, they're going to need him big time.
And he's able to knock down the second. Del Oro up 8. 3 team fouls so far for Del Oro, 2 for the Hillman. 2:42 left to go in the third. inside, trying to post up is Dutro, and he is called for, or rather, Del Oro is called for the foul charge to. Not sure who got it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who they called that foul on it, but again, Dutro doing everything right now for the Hillman as he sinks the first free throw. Nine Golden Eagles have scored in this game, only four for the Hillman. Really relying on Dutro, junior. That one thing that's impressive about both these teams, they're overall pretty young, so it's going to be fun to see these guys in the future as well.
And Dutro knocks down the second. So 2 for 2 from the line, 41-35. Del Oro with the lead as we're approaching the 2:30 mark here in the third. Pinnock for three. Right side of the court, no good. Back iron. Manley the other way. Tight defense by Pinnock. Now Placer gets it to the corner. Now up top for three. He fakes it. Nice move. Drives to the basket. No good. Leaves the floater short. Pretty much an air ball, and it's staying Placer ball, though.
Yeah, 41-35, 2 minutes left. Big possession here for the Hillman. See what Coach Mark Lee and the staff can draw up. Also, Coach Nate Sweezy is one of the assistants. Coach Dave Thompson also listed. Austin Lee. So we'll see what they can draw up right here. Big point of the game.
So Placer under their own basket. Gets a nice pass to Manley. Now a little mid-range. No good. Little left. That was Anthony Manley. And a three ball by Fagundes, no good. Just entering the game a couple moments ago. Manley taking it the other way for Placer. The Hillman down 6, 1:45 to go in the third. His brother Anthony passes it to Ben. And Ben misses the shot. Anthony cleans it up. Hillman down 4.
Yeah, big first bucket of the game for Anthony Manley, the senior. Huge rebound. He just came flying in out of nowhere, grabbed it, put it back up. Huge bucket for the Hillman.
The Manley bros helping each other out. And a missed shot by Del Oro's Colin Fenner. And now Placer takes control. Dutro just misses as Fenner tried to post up there and draw the contact, but Dutro went around him and missed the shot anyway. 1 minute left to go in the third. 41-37, Del Oro. Hawkins to Fenner inside. Del Oro turns it over, but gets the ball back. Fagundes. Brandon Hill's tied up with Placer's Meyer. And it'll be a jump ball.
Yeah, possession goes to the Hillman on the jump ball there. Nico, under a minute to go, 41-37. This, you know the Hillman crowd over here. We're looking directly out at them right now. If the Hillman can score here right before the fourth quarter, go in it trailing by 1 or 2, oh, you're going to see it explode here at Earl Crabb Gymnasium right now. So we'll see what happens, but big possession for the Hillman. Coach Mark Lee's bringing on some new players, see what they can do. Caden Baroni comes into the game for Leo Garcia. Big possession here in this ball game.
These Placer fans just getting ready to explode. So 45 seconds to go here in the third and counting. Placer with the ball. Anthony Manley here in the corner, now dribbles out to the top. Caden Baroni. Baroni pulls up for three, little long. Offensive rebound by Placer, Cowan Meyer, and Hilly's going to the line for 2.
Yeah, Nico, the last couple of possessions, some big offensive rebound by the Hillman. Brandon Hill is still in the ball game. He's a big kid, but he's 6'3". The height has gone out for the most part for the Golden Eagles. Placer's taking advantage of it. Some big-time hustle plays on the offensive glass.
First free throw no good by Meyer as some substitutions are taking place. But Steve, You look at the three-pointers attempted here in the third quarter, and not as many falling as the first half. Just been a little long by both teams, but it could be a difference of more points if just a couple more of those fall in, and that's really the game of basketball and what it's all about.
So big free throw there, 1 of 2, 38-41, 20 seconds left to go in this third quarter.
So Jalen Hawkins taking his time, 17 seconds to go in the third. Del Oro's going to hold for the last shot. Almost a near steal by Ben Manley. Del Oro still with the ball, 7 seconds. Three-pointer's good in the corner. Caden Pinnock gets the triple to go, and the half-court shot no good by Ben Manley. And Del Oro will head into the fourth quarter with a 44-38 advantage. And we've got a fun fourth coming up. Stay tuned on Game Mic. I don't know what else to say. It's been fun.
Yeah, and that's a huge shot by the sophomore Pinnock, right? I mean, it could have been a 2 to 3 point game. Now all of a sudden that big basket there, the sophomore. So we're set up for a classic finish here, 44-38. We'll leave it here, and we'll be back once they tip off for the fourth quarter.
Thank you coming up. Thank you, stuff. Thank you. Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
I know it's little, but
I love doing it. And thanks for all the invites and all the help so far this year.
All right, we are back. Exciting finish, and just like that, it was Del Oro's ball. They turned it over. So no time even off the clock. Placer will have the ball. 44-38.
So Placer at their half of the court. Up top. So Meyer now in the corner is Jenkins. Ben Manley up top now. And directing Manley where to go was Meyer. Now over to Meyer in the corner for three. He's going to drive inside instead. Dishes it out. Three ball. No good by Leo Garcia, and Del Oro has possession the other way. What a drive by Caden Pinnock to the basket all the way, using his speed and athleticism to get 2 points for the Del Oro Golden Eagles, up 8.
Yeah, that was impressive by the sophomore. Nothing the Hillman can do right now. Hillman are in trouble. They need a basket big here.
As Cowan Meyer for Placer tried to draw some contact with a fake, but the basket is no good. Placer does get an offensive rebound. Now cross court, Ben Manley dishes it inside, draws the contact, count the basket, and one. Zach Jenkins is going to the line for a possible 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, big play there by Jenkins, and it's his 8th point of the night. A big one right here. He wants to nail this one for an and one 3-point play.
So he misses the one and only free throw attempt, but Meyer able to get the offensive rebound. So Placer is going to have a chance to cut this 6-point deficit down. Manley up top. And driving to the basket. That one's good. Garrett Dutro getting inside the paint. And he scores the deuce. Placer down 4.
Huge bucket there. Huge offensive rebound after the missed free throw. We got a ball game.
Indeed, we do have a ball game. Del Oro with the ball. Pinnock now drives out to the corner. Gives it back to Swedensky. Swedensky is going to put his head down and drive in. Nice pass. Anthony Hill trying to spin his way inside. Gets the friendly roll off the rim. 48-42, Del Oro. Ben Manley now with possession of the rock at the top of the arc. He gives it to Zach Jenkins, his partner, and now back to Manley. 5:45 to go in the fourth. Golden Eagles up 6. Dutro tried for a little step back. It was contested. He decided not to go for it. He went and drove inside instead and drew the contact. So he's going to the line.
Yeah, Dutro has 13 points tonight, looking to get to 15. Super impressed with this junior. He's left it all on the floor tonight.
Dutro hits the first. And coming back in for Del Oro is Frank Fagundis for Jake Williams. 5:37 mark here in the fourth. If Dutro makes this, he'll cut it to a 4-point deficit. And he does so. That one rattles in. So here's Caden Pinnock, the 5'11 sophomore, crossing the midcourt line. 5:30 to go here in the fourth. Nice hands by Dutro. Over to Pinnock in the corner. He's going to go for the triple. Just short. Front rims it out. And Fagundis tried to go for the offensive rebound. Was able to do so. Placer took the ball. Leo Garcia was able to fight his way for the rebound. And a quick timeout by head coach Mark Lee.
Yeah, very smart by Coach Mark Lee. He saw that Garcia was in trouble on the floor. Immediately called timeout. Ref saw it right away, gave it to him, and Placer will have possession now, trailing by 4. So big play, big rebound there, big miss. We'll see what the helmet can do. So for the Hillman, Dutro remains on the floor. Also Manley. You have Cohen Meyer, Jenkins, and Leo Garcia. Placer with the ball. Dutro inbounding.
It's only getting louder here in the fourth quarter. Placer down 4 with the ball. Garcia looking for Dutro, traveling by Garcia, and Del Oro will take possession.
Yeah, Garcia was just looking for Dutro. He wasn't open, and then he got called with the travel call. Big mistake there by Hillman. Del Oro looking to make him pay for that one.
Hawkins tried to go inside. That one was blocked by Garrett Dutro. He rejects Hawkins, and we're going the other way. Placer, 4:45 to go in the fourth. Ben Manley. He's at the top of the arc. Jenkins to Dutro. In the corner, he's going to dribble to his right. Dutro tries to go to the basket. He instead finds Zach Jenkins inside, and he gets the floater to go. 48-46, Del Oro. Placer has cut this deficit to 2.
That's the 10th point for Jenkins. Big one on it. 2-point game here.
Just a little more than 4 minutes to go. Pinnock's jumper is no good. He left it short. He's got his own rebound, but he missed the layup. Placer and Manley taking it the other way. Garcia in the corner. He's going to give it to a cutting Manley who's driving in stride, stripped away by Fagundis. The big man, Brandon Hill, doing a little Euro step at the glass. He just missed it. It rolled out. Offensive rebound by Fagundis. No good. Dutro with the rebound. And a foul by Brandon Hill of Del Oro. It's getting chaotic here at Placer High School.
Yeah, and what's big about that is they're going to the line. Del Oro, that's their 9th foul After this, it'll be double bonus, and Coach Jeff Broyles is going to pull Brandon Hill off the floor, and they're going to put the big guy in, Ethan Finn. Austin Swedensky also coming off the floor, and coming back into the game is number 13, Colin Fenner. Fenner has 8 points on the night. Dutro trying to get his 15th and 16th point of the night.
So Dutro able to hit the first. He can tie it up here. We're all tied up here in Auburn, California. 3:45 here in the fourth quarter. We're all tied at 48. Fagundes up top. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins trying to create. He's going to drive to the left side of the paint. Kicks it out to Fagundes. Stripped away, but a foul is called instead by Placer's Zach Jenkins. And the Hillman student section not too happy with that one. So Del Oro will inbound it under their own basket. Barely gets it out to Pinnock. And Del Oro lost the ball. Fagundes tried to give it to Pinnock. He lost control of it out of bounds, and Placer will take over with 3:14 left in the fourth. Still tied at 48.
What a game we got going here, Nico. 48-48. Two old school rivals going at it for the Kendall Arnett Championship. The longest running tournament this side of the Mississippi.
Manley tried to bring the house down for a triple, unsuccessful. And a timeout by Del Oro's Jeff Broyles. He's going to try and calm things down a little bit here in Auburn. We're all tied up. 2:50 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about that this tournament, COVID took away 1 year. Next year will be the 80th year of this tournament being played. These two teams, I don't have the stats on me, obviously Placer, but Del Oro's probably been in this tournament many of those years. So for them to be here 48-48 in this atmosphere, what a fun night.
These teams also faced off here at Earl Crabb Gymnasium earlier this season. Del Oro taking the W 74-57. So Placer definitely hungry to get this win tonight. We'll see if they can do so. All tied up here at 48. So Del Oro is going to have the ball here with 2:50 to go in the fourth. The Golden Eagles in all black. The Placer helmet in white and a little bit of gold. So Hawkins and a little holding foul by Leo Garcia.
Not a terrible foul. Placer still only 4 fouls. Not a terrible foul by Garcia as Del Oro maintains possession. That's a 4th by Placer. Del Oro has 9 fouls.
So Hawkins here, backing his way into Garcia. He's going to get it to Fagundes. Rather Fenner. Pinnock still with the ball. 17 to go on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Pinnock's going to spin around, drive to the basket, and a foul will be called on Placer, and Caden Pinnock will head to the line. I believe the foul was on
Yeah, that was on Jenkins, the foul. It was a good call by the referee. He looked like he had his feet planted, but the last second, Pennick moved to his right. You can see Jenkins kind of bounce his way that way to kind of throw his body in front of him. Good call by the ref, and it'll bring the sophomore to the line. So far tonight, Pennick has 11 points and some impressive play by him. He's going to look to get Del Oro up here. There's only 2:25 left in this game, Nico. So big free throws coming up for the young sophomore.
Both teams cleaning up the floor a little bit. It's been a hard-fought game by both of these squads, obviously wanting to win the championship. Still tied at 48 here, 2:25 to go in the fourth. Placer hungry with that loss earlier in the season to Del Oro.
Yeah, I think no matter what, obviously Mark Lee and Placer wants this game big time. But he's got to be happy with his young squad, how they fought tonight, and how they've hung in with Del Oro, made this a classic ball game. And both sides, both crowds have been good, and it's just been one of those nights where, like we said it off the top, and we'll say it again here. This is high school basketball, right? This is why the kids play. You know, they maybe in the summer in the travel leagues, you know, they're playing to get recruited and all that, but this is why you play. You play for your school, you play for your town. Two small towns here in Auburn and Loomis, miles apart from each other. It's exactly what, you know, high school sports are all about.
Little cleanup crew here by coaches and the refs before these free throws will be attempted. Well, today's action, Nevada Union beat Bear River 51-38. Rio Americano beat Golden Sierra 86-41. And of course, Del Campo secured the third place spot over Foothill in the game before. Pinnock at the line for two. Gets that one to rattle in.
Yeah, 49-48 now. Del Oro after the free throw from the sophomore, trying to extend this game 2-point lead. 2:25 left.
No pressure for Caden Pinnock, knocks down both, and it's a 2-point game. Del Oro up 50-48. Ben Manley knocking down some key triples earlier in this game. At the point, Cowan-Meyer dishes it inside to Zach Jenkins for the deuce.
Actually, no,
it was Dutro, yes.
His 18th point of the night, a well-designed play by Coach Mark Lee. And why that's happening, Pennick's shoe, his pink shoe flies off, so Jeff Royals has to call a timeout so his young sophomore can lace up again. 50-50, a minute 54 left to go. So Nico, right here, we've seen tonight the sophomore Caden Pennick. He's got 13 points. Colin Fenner, he's got 8 points. 55 is back in the lineup. Brandon Hill for Del Oro, he's got 7 points. So you're probably looking. If I'm the coach of Del Oro, the ball is in Pennick's hands, and he's going to make the decision on who's going to score or not. But it all comes down to the sophomore. I believe right now he's the best player on the floor for Del Oro. And so we got a minute 54 to go. Take it away, old Nico.
So the ball is in Pinnock's hands. Crossing the logo. Del Oro over to Hawkins on the right side. He's going to back his way in. Dishes it to Hill. Fenner finds Hill inside. Hill's going to draw the contact. No call. Gets the miss, and it's no good. Placer takes possession. All tied up at 50. 1:25 on the clock. Placer. Here's Jenkins. Up top, Dutro. Little jumper is good. 52-50. And we have got a dandy here in Auburn. Hawkins at the top of the arc. He's going to have a little floater. No good. Little left of the rim. Placer with the rebound. That's Garcia. Gives it to Manley. Del Oro gets back on D and a timeout by the Hillmen. This place is going nuts.
What a game by Garrett Dutro. 20 points for the junior. 55 seconds left. The black hole from Del Oro quiet right now. Big possession. Coach Nate Sweezy, Coach Mark Lee, Coach Dave Thompson, all talking about what they want to do right here to extend this lead. All right, so what we've seen, Nico, in this game right now, out of timeouts, Mark Lee has done an excellent job drawing up some plays. Right here, a crucial moment in this game. 55 seconds left, 52-50, championship of the Kendall Arnett on the line.
A huge defensive possession here for Del Oro. We'll see what they can do. Placer's Garcia is going to inbound it. Manley. He's been the three-point knockdown shooter. Crosses the logo. Garcia. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins looking to create. Dutro comes out and misses the jumper. Meyer with the putback, and it's a 54-50 ball game. The Hillmen are up. Bindle, no good. And a foul on Placer. Pinnock missed a little mid-range shot, and it's 54-50 Placer. They did just commit a foul, so Del Oro will regain possession.
Oh, what a big rebound there. Dutro with a big shot, just missed. Not finally, but I mean, one of his other teammates coming up big on the offensive glass. Meyer putting it back up. 54-50, 28 seconds left to go in this game.
Del Oro down 4 with the ball. They're going to inbound it. Swedensky does a little spin move, trying to lose the defender. Unsuccessful. Pinnock on the three-point line, drives in, a little fade away. That one's good. 54-52 Placer, and a timeout by the Golden Eagles. 16.8 to go. It's a 2-point ball game here at Placer High School.
You wouldn't expect anything else than Caden Pinnock to step up big. The sophomore, I mean, just smooth right there. Looks so good, so smooth. Hit it, 16.8 left, 54-52. Del Oro, 9 fouls. So no matter what, they foul. Even on the floor, it's shooting 2 for the Hillmen. '79, Kendall Arnett coming down between Del Oro and Placer. 54-52. Doesn't get any better than this. 16 seconds left, 16.8. Big time stuff here, Nico.
Placer's Garcia is going to be the man to inbound it. 16 and 8/10 on the shot clock. Rather, the game clock.
It looks like they're double teaming Dutro right here. They got two guys right here, and they're not going to let him get it.
And they're going to give it to Manley over to Dutro. It's a 2-on-1. If they hurry, they decide to hold. 11 seconds. Placer up 2, and Del Oro is going to foul.
Yeah, Manley will go to the line. And just an absolutely well drawn up play, inbounds play, all the way from the opposite side. Well done by the Hillman, breaking that press. They got their sophomore going to the line now. Manley 14 points on the night. Big free throws coming up for the young buck.
Manley gets the first free throw and a rattle in. It's a 3-point ball game. He can make it a 2-possession game here. Huge free throw.
Yeah, and Coach Jeff Broyles just brought in his 3-point squad, subbing in about 3 or 4 different kids coming into the game, all 3-point shooters.
Manley leaves the second free throw short. Placer will get the rebound, and a foul is going to be on Del Oro. So Manley missed the second free throw. A long rebound went on the other side of the court. Placer went to pick it up. Del Oro fouled him. And now Leo Garcia is the man going to the line to try and make it a 2-possession ball game. 5.1 to go in the fourth. Placer up 3.
Yeah, Leo Garcia had it. Jalen Hawkins trying to make a play, dove, hit Garcia, got called in the foul. Now two shots for Garcia.
And the first one is no good.
He's got to make one here, Nico. Make it a 2-possession game. If he doesn't, it's still a 1-possession game here, 55-52.
Garcia's second free throw is good. Placer up 4. It's a 2-possession game. Here's Pinnock for 3. No good. And the Placer Hillmen are champions of the 79th Kendall Arnett Tournament. Oh, boy. What a game. Placer wins by 4, 56-52.
Wow, the hometown team, Placer Hillman, beat their arch nemesis from the past, 56-52. The player of the game, I mean, it's got to be Leo or Garrett Dutro, Ben Manley right there. Congratulations to the Hillman.
Man, that was fun.
My voice hurts.
Catch my breath.
Yeah, I got to catch my breath, and just appreciate everybody tuning in, listening in. Your champions of the Kendall Arnett Tournament will be the Placer Hillman, coached by Mark Lee. Congratulations to both Del Oro and Placer on an excellent tournament, excellent game. Your champions, the Placer Hillman. For Nico Horning, I'm Steve Montoya. Thanks for tuning in here on Game Night.